Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I guess friends ain't be dropping gems. Always keep it genuine. Knowledge, power, and some funny. Every week, every Monday. Pure, real, and honest. Tap in, leave a comment. You're tuning in to Mattie Mondays.
All right, here we go. What's up, y'all? We are here. We are live back around another 7 days here at Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I'll give everybody a moment to pop in and blast the link out, and then we'll get to it. Let me drop this down just a bit. We will get to it. I see a couple eyes. Let me know who's here and how your week is starting. Today has been it's a regular day. Up trading, studying, calls, emails, and preparing for the rest of the week. It is Gemini season. We are in full effect. I'm rocking my custom handmade by me Gemini necklace, Onyx Gemini necklace. My birthday is this coming weekend. It lands on Father's Day most years, and again this year, it lands on Father's Day, June the 18th. So I'm excited about that. I'll be another year older. So it is a blessing. What's up, Crystal? C.Styles in the building. It is a blessing to be back around almost another year. I don't know if I chose wrong today, guys. This is it's warm in here, but I'm rocking my really dope. Be prepared for what you pray for shirt. This is actually today's vibe is the brand. It's one I copped years ago from Boss Brit. It's a really dope host here in Atlanta, Georgia. I was like, I feel like it's today's vibe shirt, but it's warm under these lights. So we're gonna thug it out though. But tonight's episode, we are diving into mental health. We're gonna keep it vulnerable and straightforward. What's up, musician Tailors in the building? What's going on? We're gonna keep it vulnerable, straightforward, and I'm gonna go through a list of 7 tips that people recommend or that is recommended in dealing with mental health. But in each category, I'm gonna share like how that looks in my world and where I lack in some areas for sure. Because there are some areas when I was writing everything down that I lack some room for improvement. But I thought it's appropriate. I know I put on there Mental Health Month, but it's a mental health conversation. Mental Health Month officially was in May, but this week happens to be Men's Health Week. So I thought that was really dope, especially coming into Father's Day weekend, which we have a very special episode lined up for you guys for this coming Father's Day. Just like the ladies for Mother's Day, I was able to gather some men that I care about a lot that are fathers in my world. What's up, Katendra? What's up, Kendra? Miss Reed like a mug. What's up, KE? So I'm excited to share those conversations with you guys. I found it very fascinating, especially the last I think legit decade. We'll say maybe 8 years. But I don't know, it was a switch where I was really interested in understanding like how men see the world. And I just started with my friends and some of my homies and just start asking questions really. Because in our ladies realm, me and my homegirls, we talk about everything. And we talk often and we always have. But with the guys, certain questions that I never really asked. So I've been fascinated with how men see the world, how men experience the world. So that was really fun to talk to them and hear about their journey in fatherhood, and of course, it's directly connected with being a man in this world and 2 Black men. What's up, Chev? What's up, Mogul Mall? Chev does a great job of I think a big part of it is keeping the conversation out front, and Chev does a great job on his socials of mental awareness consistently. So that's really cool. So we're gonna bring it here. What's going on? What it do? Thank y'all for following through. I see the eyes in here. Thank y'all for dropping your comments. So again, as we go throughout the conversation, I'll share, what's up, Angel? I'll share my experiences in each category, and feel free to join the conversation by sharing yours or responding to mine. However, whatever level of comfort that you have, lean into it. Lean into it. So before we dive into it, thank you guys again for being here. I am Mattie B, songwriter, singer, among a lot of other things, creative, and this is Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. We are here every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Monday, and with the exceptions that we are not live, we are here with an episode, whether it's a recap, a day in the life, or conversations like next week will be with our fathers for Father's Day. Happy birthday to my Aunt Pam. Happy birthday to my god brother Tyler, my god brother Austin, and we are still in full effect Gemini season. Again, if you missed the first couple minutes, my birthday is this coming Sunday, June the 18th. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to attend C.Styles All White Ladies party on Friday back home in North Carolina. So ladies, my friends, if you would like to attend, hit me up. Tickets are $10. Come pull up, have a good time, get away on Friday night. I will be in the building, and I'll be sharing that flyer out in y'all's text messages too. Uh-oh. Don't do this. All right. It must have been a Gemini talk, y'all. I don't know why I say it on me. Star, what's up? Happy belated birthday to you. Thank you, Crystal. I'm about to be cute and drink and drink cute. Yes, Angel, I'm excited to see you guys. I just jumped back in there, so I apologize for the eyes that I lost. Hopefully they'll be back. So let's get right into it. Again, happy birthday to all my Geminis. And if you are back home, hit me up, and I'll definitely be reaching out to some more of my homies that are back home in Winston to invite you guys out on Friday. So let's go while this computer is cooperating. What's up, OG? All right, so again, we're hopping into a conversation on mental health, and I'm just gonna start by sharing how it looks in my world and how I approach it. Again, you guys can jump in to the best of your comfort and your comfort level, and share back with me. So I got my notes. I've been feeling like a boss in preparation. And let's get into it. So what is mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make healthy choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, and from childhood to adolescence and through adulthood, which we definitely know. Okay, I see the 11 eyes back. Thank y'all for popping back in here. Yes, we're gonna run it. So the first bullet point that it had tips for improving mental health and how I approach it in my day-to-day life, day-to-day life, is relax and reduce stress. I can definitely share on this platform with y'all, my friends who know me. I feel like it might not show on the outskirts, and I might not express it very outwardly, but there's definitely always a level of anxiety that I feel just in general. So I definitely have to set markers in my life, in my day to day, to relax. And I have to be very intentional about it, to relax and to reduce stress. And the biggest way is to take a walk. I'll get glued to this computer. With the work that I do, I spend a lot of time in front of the computer. So taking a walk is extremely helpful. What's up, Ray? Thank you for sliding through. I think it might be doing it again. Let me give it a second. Hey, Mom, what's going on? I can see it started to delay before y'all, so I'll be trying to. Okay. I see if I'm still fluid in my screen. But yeah, it's relax and to reduce stress is the first bullet. He's a grown man, but with my dog, that gets me outside. Especially when I could feel anxiety or being wound up in my body, I have to step away. So taking a walk is a big way, a simple way that helps me to relax and ease my stress. And also putting something funny on. They say laughter is like a gateway and a direct way to get to healing in a quick way. Here recently, I've been putting on when I just want to laugh, period, not even necessarily being stressed in the moment, but when I just want to kind of turn my mind off, I throw in this Cat Williams clip. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it's hilarious, where he's roasting Wanda on V103, I think it is. It's hilarious, bro. But going on a hunt and being intentional for laughter is helpful. The Christy Show on Instagram, things like that is super helpful in helping me to relax and reduce stress, like just right away. And then taking a nap. I know I'm always getting fussed at. You've seen me getting fussed at on here for about going to sleep. I do. That is an area of improvement for me. Getting better rest and more rest, but I have been doing a better job of taking power naps when time presents, the opportunity presents itself, especially when I've been spending a lot of time in front of the computer. But I have the luxury of working from home most days, so those have been super helpful. With me as a Gemini, my mind never stops, and I know it's not just exclusive to our sun sign, but it really is appropriate when you describe when I describe myself and my experience, man. It never stops. So taking a nap to kind of power down is super helpful for me. So even when I stopped looking at it as having time and I started making time, um, my mama Mattie. So I'm gonna leave a pocket of time for you guys to tell me, so I don't feel like I'm just chatting away. How you guys relax and lean into easing stress. I know my homie that's in the building, Mogul Mall, he has a really dope segment that he shares, and I think it's just a part of his life. But moments with Mogul Mall that seems really peaceful, and he's up there and dropping gems. So what does that look like in y'all's world? Are y'all having a freestyle battle in the comments? Oh, showing love. Am I still fluid? I'll give y'all a couple more moments, and then we'll get into number two. I ain't gonna hold you guys too long tonight. I say this every time, but I say it because I'm really saying it to myself. To remind myself to stay with it. So Shell, let me pop this up there. Chef, definitely take a nap. Okay, gun range and golf driving range. Facts, the golf, I need to get out there. The golf driving range is extremely relaxing. That's what's up. And you definitely are someone who has emphasized to me to take naps, and it's super helpful. It's super helpful. Star says I release by going to the water, beach, or lake. Yes. I'm lucky enough to have a lake that's just a few steps away. So that's definitely when I do take those walks, when I'm not rushing, but when they're intentionally not just to walk the dog, but to go decompress, I'll go stand in my little spot by the lake. Though C.Styles said, yeah, taking walks as well. That's what's up. Yeah, I believe that. I think yeah, humans need to see water often. Yeah. Water, walk. Yep. Definitely a comment. Yes, work in the yard. Yeah, Mom, I be wanting to teleport you here. I keep walking by. I don't know what it is. I work in the yard all day when I'm led by you at home, but I keep walking by these daggone weeds, and I know I need to dig them out and pull them up. But yes, working in the yard when I'm at my mama's house is relaxing for me too. Laughter and wonder. Oh yeah, laughter for sure. And music, yeah. There'll be pockets of time. Oddly enough, I don't I realized that when I was taking stock, I don't really play a lot of music in my day to day. It's a lot of podcasts and stuff, but when I'm in that zone, definitely music, and then creating. You said, let me pop that up. Great. Yeah. All right, swag. Thank y'all. All right, the next one. And you guys alluded to our Angel. It says find ways to learn and be creative. As you guys know, this is Mattie Mondays where we do music in different ways. I'm a songwriter, singer. So the creativity part and the creating part is built into work for me, whether it's writing songs, editing videos, coming up with content, a lot of different ways, creating jewelry like these pieces. So that is absolutely ways to reduce my stress. But with the jewelry, mostly that is like super relaxing because even though it's adding to my inventory, I don't know, I guess just the movement of my hands, like really, it puts me at ease. And it forces me to be more present, I think, too. I don't know, something about having to focus and put every bead on or weave. Yeah, that the making jewelry might be my number one go-to creative area when it comes to easing anxiety or relaxing. Um, yeah, straightforward. That's pretty much what it is for me. In ways that I'm creative and how that looks when it comes to my mental health. Number three, we all addressed it. Spending time in nature. Again, I like to take walks. I walk down to the lake, walk the dog, um, and yeah, Nook is the key to that, because when he wasn't here, I definitely wasn't going outside as much as often, at least outside with the intention to walk. Just leaving the house or very few and far between work. I would be in the house from sun up to sundown more often when he wasn't here. So I'm thankful for him adding that like automatic piece of my day. Star says, just today I was on the verge of a panic. Dang. Totally out of the blue. I closed the shades, turned on some 432 hertz on YouTube, and closed my eyes to breathe through it. Excellent. Thank you for sharing that, Star. Breathing, breathing techniques, and slowing it down. I think that on a simplistic, in the simplest way, I think the breathing brings us back from our mind down into our body. With the mind is where the chaos be causing our body to react. So that is a great point. It's a couple of videos that I found that I have in rotation that I pull up, and that some of my friends, Jay Sean, shared one with me as well. This Breath of Life video, where it makes me forcing me to step away and to bring the focus from my mind into my body. And even with singing, learning how to breathe into my diaphragm and being more cognizant of my breathing, that helps. So thank you for sharing that. I still crossword puzzle and color. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's super relaxing. Drawing and coloring is a great way to bring us from our mind down to our body. Heck yeah, it works. Thank you for sharing that. So yeah, nature. Everybody's saying walks and water, and breathing for sure. Number four was connecting with others. So that I think is a great one. I'm interested for real to see how you guys build this into y'all's day to day and into y'all's world. A lot of times we are left alone in our own thoughts. We are alone in our head. So it is important that we spend a lot of time setting up ways to manage our mental health when it's just us and our thoughts. But also, it's important to incorporate others into it. So what does that look like for y'all in connecting with others as it pertains to mental health? I know for me, I am blessed to have been able to and continue to nurture relationships with family members, with my friends, my creative partners who have become friends. That is, those are several different outlets that I have, that I could pick up the phone and be vulnerable. I pick up the phone to check in on them. Got a call this weekend, just hey, what's up? How you doing? Just from my homegirl, just checking in, seeing how you doing. Hey, what you doing? I got a text today. Hey, what you doing tomorrow? I was gonna pop out, come kick it with you. That's important. As much as I appear to, well, I'm social. Don't get me wrong, but like a social light. I know a lot of people, from based on what they say to me, think that I'm here and there all the time. But a lot of the time, I am, solo in my own little corner. So I do appreciate the times where people will, like in knowing me, force themselves into my corner to peek in and to check in on me. And then it puts the ball in my court for when I'm asked, when I get those calls and when I'm asked directly, how are you doing? It's on me to be honest. if I'm up or if I'm down or if I'm in the middle, to be honest, in answering that question. Because it is very genuine, in passing a lot of times, like, hey, how you doing? But when I get those calls, they are calling to check in on me. So I'm super grateful for that. And we've just established, in my family, my friends, we've established a level of being direct, to where I feel like I can talk freely. It's just a matter of pushing through my ego at times, or my discomfort. And it's not like them, it's me, opening up to the space, but that space is there. We've created it. So moment to moment, it's just me choosing to step into it when I really need to. I keep people out, people I got you. You who people pour or called to be poured into. Yeah, I could feel that. I did at some points, and I do at some points. And I don't know if it's to a fault, but I've been able to create boundaries, and I could tell because people start to respect them over the years. But and then I'm just very forward, extremely forward. The more and more you get to know me, forward and passionate, and I can be extremely direct. So if I am heavy, or if you are making me feel heavy, and I love you, and I'm comfortable to share with you, I will share it. And it's on me to share it in the most loving way. But that is something that I've gotten more and more comfortable with. And then it's on me to not answer when I'm not prepared to be poured in. And sometimes people might stop themselves, but I have to let them know that no, I'm good. I have room. Like you can dump here, you can share. But just quote unquote, ask for permission sometimes, because you never know where people are at. I've definitely gotten calls where I was like, didn't have room, but just was still made myself available. And nobody will know unless you tell them, and nobody will ask unless you create a culture and a space to help them to get accustomed to, and kind of teach them how to treat your space and respect your space. So that's how I've been able to manage that. But I get that 100%, 100%. Wait, she laughing. Yeah, you gotta protect your peace, baby. Is that what they say? Protect your peace. So if there's ways, I know that was kind of a little more long-winded, but ways that you connect with others, how does that look in your world? I know specifically several names I can call, but the person that I'm the most vulnerable with, like number one, is others. So don't be offended if I call your name. That I get vulnerable with, but the most vulnerable is definitely my mom. I could pick up the phone and call and cry and say when I'm tired, or what I'm saying, feeling overwhelmed. So that's important. So I wonder if everybody has that. Now I know everybody doesn't, but I wonder in this room, is there a person in your world that you can get that vulnerable with? And if it's not, I wonder if that is something that could be established. I know for me, it's helpful and supporting 100% to be able to bear myself when I need to. I don't do it often, and again, I don't do it with everyone, but it is extremely helpful to be able to do that. And my mom is that number one source for sure. All right, so let's move on to number 5. We're rolling. Number 5, look after your physical health is another tip that that they have on this list. This is an area where I still got a lot of room for improvement, especially when it comes to like the sleep part. When I came home from college, I definitely said that I retired from the extreme working out, but I went on to coach, to play semi-pro for a little bit with my homie Ashley. So I was extremely still active, but it wasn't in the way that it looked and routine when I was in college. But I know now I don't have it really built in this moment in time in my day-to-day structure. So that's something I can definitely get better at. I'm not a gym rat. I'm not trying to hit nobody gym, but I'll do things like little dance videos, workout videos, and jumper jacks. I love jumper jacks and jumper rope. That's fun for me. Those are things that I'll do around the house, body weight stuff to help, keep it right, keep it tight. Um, Man, I was sharing with somebody the other day that I was on a shoot last week that I told you guys about the weekend before last, and I needed to charge my phone. And they were discussing the next shot. So I was waiting to be like, hey, y'all, I'll be back. But I was like, okay, I just need like 90 seconds to run out to my car. So I sprinted outside to my car, sprinted back, like hauled it, like all out sprint, and got back to the space, and my heart felt like it was about to explode out my chest. So cardio is something I definitely need to add. I need to add it. I have been resisting for a long time. On tomorrow, I have committed to getting up with a group to go do some cardio in the AM. I am going to commit to that. My mind has been trying to throw me ways to wiggle out of it. They did not force me. They asked me to join. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go. What's up, Danya? Thank you for pulling up. But yeah, that's definitely an area I can improve in working out. If you're just now joining us today, we're dedicating this space, Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways to mental health conversation. Again, from time to time, I do share within our conversations, and we talk. We have our little Mattie ministry moments, and we deal with health and wellness. But I wanted to be intentional. Again, if you didn't know, I found out here recently that this week is Men's Health Week. So yes, checking on the men in your world, from our fathers to our youth to our friends. I definitely consistently, when my guy friends do open up to me, a lot of times it'd be like heavy stuff that I'm like, my God, that's what you're dealing with, or that's what you've been dealing with. And a lot of times it's delayed. They'll tell me a lot of time after what they were going through in certain moments. So with just like we have to be with each other, sometimes we got to ask the right questions. I think that men and women to men in their worlds, being more intentional about the questions that we're asking, because I do understand that they walk this world differently. They are judged for asking for help at times, but if we love them, it's on us to create that space for them, for our men that we love. So asking the right questions and asking them in different ways, I have found makes a space for my friends and my homies to open up a little bit more and to share what they are dealing with in real time. So yeah, it's Men Health Week. Just want to put that back out there. All right, so that was looking after your physical health was the 5th tip. The 6th tip of the 7-tip list is again, we talked about it. Try to get enough sleep. I'm failing currently. I'm failing at that. I was just Googling, I think the night before last night, they blend sometimes, but insomnia, I swear, I really do struggle with the sleep part. Yeah, safe spaces for sure, Chef. So I Googled that to see like what's the definition of insomnia, because is that what I'm going through? But I know a lot of times I don't want to, it's like I don't want to shut my mind down, or it's a lot running through, or just some things that I am anxious about, or stressing about. So the sleep thing is, I think, my biggest mountain to climb in this moment, and helping to improve my mental health. Am I the only one? Is that something that you guys deal with consistently, like your sleep schedule and going to sleep? Or is that a me thing? Is that a me thing? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. We moving through it. So the seventh tip, we're making our way, is eating to live. Most of you guys know that I am vegan-ish. So, okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause for the calls real quick. So Angel said, you do guided meditation. Okay. And that's to help help you into sleep. Yeah. I've implemented that from time to time. I think with me, I would need to commit to being consistent to implementing the guided meditation. I have found a couple cool videos, even during the day. I haven't done them in a while, but during the day, where I would just sit up straight on the couch, close my eyes and walk through, and it'll put me to sleep. But it's in the nighttime, friend. It's in the nighttime. Well, I struggle. I'm gonna have to do that still. Just sit up on the couch and walk through and just sleep like that. But yes, guided meditation is really, really a great one. All right. So with the food one, the last tip that they share for this list, I am veganish. Mainly vegan, no meat, no cheese. Most of the time, no dairy. I definitely find even within this diet, it's not always the healthiest. So I'm always still evolving to a healthier way of doing things. 'Cause I used to eat tofu all the time, and that absolutely did not turn out to be the best decision. But I learned and started taking that out of my diet a couple years ago, and reducing like the soy, the replacements and stuff like that. But I say that to say that I absolutely see direct connections with what I eat, how I start my day, drinking water. If I start my day at a certain time, like when I start eating fasting, it makes me feel lighter in my body. It clears like space. It like physically feels like it clears space in my head and in my mind, and it makes my spirit lighter when I know that like I'm not weighing my body down with certain food, overeating and eating heavy, or eating things that cause my body to have to do a lot of extra work. For sure. It started after being yes, to quiet my mind and get total relaxation. Yeah. Yeah. When you told me about the experience, yeah, yeah, I'm sure that was a time where you really had to lean in on ways to keep your mental health up. But yeah, with the food, even if I like go reach for a salad versus some chips, I could tell the difference. Because with the chips, kind of get a boost, and it's back down. With the salad, I still feel like light and satiated or pleased with that meal. So that's a big thing for me, and like the choices that I make, and I definitely don't always get it right. But the choices that I make with my diet, definitely I see the direct effect and direct connection with my mental health. All right. Is that a thing for you guys? Exercise and your diet. Do you see that? Have you seen direct connections with that? And while you guys get a chance to catch up and answer that, if you're just now joining us, we are here. This is Mattie Mondays. We do music in different ways. And I wanted to commit the day to just going through a quick talk on mental health. I know more and more conversations I'm having with friends and family are getting heavier. The world is getting real. Things are getting tighter for people. And it's important to find ways to keep this conversation out front, and what is a better way to just have it. I know again that we have little pockets and moments in some of our episodes where we touch on things that deal with our health and wellness, but today I wanted to be intentional and make room for a specific conversation based around mental health, and just sharing with you guys how it looks in my world, that I definitely deal day to day, man. It's all work, and all choices from moment to moment that affect the next. Whether it's if I pick my phone up at 1 a.m. or put it down and just close my eyes, or what I decide to eat, or how I decide to spend my day, or get outdoors. All of those things directly affect the outcome of how I'm feeling on the inside, my spirit, and my mood. Eating nothing after 8 helps me to rest, relax, and sleep better. Yes, that's a big one. Yeah, that's a big one. I be feeling at that too. Oh, I'm a snacker, y'all. I don't eat a lot, but I eat often, even if it's like snacks. I am a snacker. Yep. I don't even think I was raised this way. I don't know. I just snack all the time. But yeah, every decision, moment to moment. And it's all about, I guess, making better and healthier decisions, and just being cognizant of how we're feeling and what's going on. All right. So if you guys have any more comments or any ideas and thoughts to add, please drop those in the comments section. Thank you guys for being here, for joining. Again, it is Gemini season. I will be celebrating my birthday this Sunday, June 18th, or my birthday is this Sunday. I'll start celebrating on this Friday back home in Winston at the all-white party put on by C.Styles Mobile Bar. I'm excited for that. If you're seeing this and you don't know about it, there is a flyer on my page. I'll clip this up and also share this. C.Styles all-white party is back home in Winston, North Carolina. A women's event, a ladies' night. So my friends, if you're hearing this, if you're back home, if you'll be back home this weekend, definitely pull up on me Friday night. Text me, hit me up. I'll be sharing that flyer again. If I missed you, hit me up, and you are welcome to come, my ladies. A big thing, I do have a question for the moms and the dads, the parents. How do you guys consider and look after and try to be mindful of the mental health of your kids and the kids around you? I want to pause with that cause I didn't get an invite. Did you not? That I don't think that's true. Oh, maybe I hadn't texted you yet. It's coming though. It's coming. I started building out a list. I'm a little delayed, but I started building out a list. But no, KE, I got you coming. I don't even think that you would be available, but I'm still sending it your way. I got you. Don't be coming over here and calling me out. Nah, it's cool. Hold me accountable. I'm cool with it. KE is a friend that that has told me recently that Crystal told me all the time. That's one of my big sisters. That I'm very direct. I'm not. I missed the question. Oh, I'll repeat the question. Yes. So for my parents, I was very interested. I put a note with a question to ask you guys. What are ways that you work to stay on top of and be mindful and aware of your kids' mental health? How does that look for you guys? I'm interested to hear from y'all's perspective. How do you monitor your kids' mental health? Yeah. Are there certain things that you're intentional about? I do. I listen and watch. Okay. So I imagine to see if anything is kind of off from the norm is what you're referencing. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's difficult not being in the household with them. But I can't really read it from afar. But I know for my niece and nephew, I just like randomly, but I make a habit of just kind of sending them encouraging messages and stuff, and just call them, FaceTime, and sometimes, you know, at night, in the evening, when they don't have school and stuff, and we'll just talk and catch up on life. And I just throw in like random questions and, and like how you feeling on the inside. I do that with my friends and family, but I'm interested to hear about the parents. Yeah, I pay close attention to conversation. I ask what dope, and I ask questions. Awesome, awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh, don't do it. All right, we've been doing pretty good this on this tail end. Um, my computer should show it out a little bit earlier, but thank you guys for being patient and sticking in here with me. Again, this is Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. We are here every Monday night. Next week for Father's Day, we got a really, really dope special show. I'm having conversations. You will hear the playback of conversations with two really dope. At the moment, I might be able to get this third one in, but really, really dope men in my life, in my world, that are fathers in different steps and different amounts of time, just like we did with our mothers. So this one was really, really exciting for me going into it, and I even got a little emotional at the end of one. But of course, I cut that out. But it was beautiful to hear about how they experience it as fathers and as men, stewarding children and raising children alongside of their wives and partners in their lives. And okay, for let me pop this up for you. For me, with my adult children, prayer first. Excellent. Watch and listen, and I depend on the Holy Spirit for sure. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Ma, and thank you for doing that. I definitely mentioned it before as well, but I feel like I am covered, no matter what your beliefs are, but in prayer by others. I always feel like there's somebody praying for me. I'm very grateful for that. That is an area that I can lean into more, being more consistent with prayer. And just randomly throughout the day. But thank you for sharing, Amanda. That's a great point. So in that, I hear like just trusting, paying attention, and then trusting that that they'll be covered. Awesome. All right, guys. So I'll leave one more window if you have any more comments or thoughts to add to tonight's episode. Thank you again for being so consistent, for always being here. You take the same time out every Monday that I do, and I appreciate it as we continue to grow this platform and to build it out, to learn the different ways that we can deliver these different conversations, and just be not just creatives, but just individuals who are walking through this life from different perspectives. So thank you guys so much for your love, your support, and for your time and energy to start your week every Monday. This is Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I am here every Monday. We are here every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And to take us out, I want to share a quote. And yes, depart this way. All right, let me get over there to the quotes and get this up on the screen. I'll share this with you guys. When I tell you why. All right, here she comes. Is she coming? That's what you want to do. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go. So the quote states, your mental health is everything, prioritize it. Make the time like your life depends on it, because it does. Straight and to the point, how I like it. Prioritize it. Make the time. It's important to our personal health, and two, we are that same thing to ourselves first. I truly believe that. Thank y'all so much. I love you. Thank you for again always being here. This is Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. But we will be here. You will hear my voice. You will hear some really beautiful conversations this coming Monday for Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth. And I will see you guys soon. Peace. Have a blessed week. Stay positive. Try and find the light in every moment. All right. Bye.